It's Michael here with GoodEreader.com. Today we're going to take a look at some of the new HD comics that are available both in Comixology and the Marvel app. Both of these apps have been updated in the recent days to allow full HD to take advantage of the Retina display found in the new iPad. Comics that are available in HD will have this flag. Comics that aren't won't have it. If you have previous iterations of the iPad first generation, the iPad 2, you won't be able to see it in full HD. So any comic going forward that Marvel includes in their app will be in HD. They're really not going to go back and update their entire database of past comics. So here we have an issue that we purchased, Fear Itself, the Fearless 11. And that looks mighty fine. I mean, that looks very, very good. So, as a comic book lover, being able to actually see this stuff in this high resolution makes me swoon. Obviously, some of the backlist and reissues that will be done in HD probably won't look as good as comics made just this week and issued in HD. So just so you know, if you see a 1960 reissue, it probably won't look this good, but it'll be pretty close to the real experience. So this is the HD version of it. Well, what does the standard def version look like on the iPad? Well, let's check out a previous version of the Fearless. It still doesn't look that bad, but you could really tell if you scroll back a few seconds between the SD and HD. It's pretty noticeable now. And I think that being a comic book lover, this really influences me with sticking with the iPad 3 over going with, you know, a comic book that's almost half the resolution now. It is almost hard to go back. Previous issues that have been converted to HD will actually give you an update prompt. So if you have purchased more recent editions from Marvel, they will give you sometimes a notification saying update or ask me later, and it will actually update the comic as you're reading it. Moving on, Comixology has introduced some new HD technology. And you can see the same thing. Some comics don't have it. And then some comics have the new CMX HD. And we wrote a few posts about this on our blog, so you can take a look at it to read about all the semantics at goodereader.com/blog. Now we have an issue here in HD. And that doesn't look too bad at all. Comixology is more or less doing the same thing that Marvel's doing. They're not really going back and doing a lot of their back issues, but we did hear that they did about 150 of them. But they're not going to really do them all. But most new comics going forward and not backlists or reissues will be in their new CMX HD. So it looks pretty good. I don't really think that this is a super recent issue, because you can almost like tell by like the art style, but I don't know for sure. So if you're gonna send me an angry email saying this is new, I'm admitting that it might not. But let's just zoom in so you can get a sense of how everything looks here. No really pixelation. You can really see like the line marks. I mean, I'm zooming in like crazy right now, and this looks really good. So you can really see how like the artist really did it, but there's really no like pixelation or anything like that, which is kind of cool. So yeah, basically Comixology and Marvel, the only two companies offering HD comics. DC and a lot of others aren't, although Comixology is pretty good at amalgamating a lot of different publishers in its application. So If you're interested in like a lot of indie type apps, The Walking Dead, you probably want to go with Comixology. If you're more into like capes and superheroes, I would probably go with Marvel. That's my go-to app. So this has just been a little bit of an overview of some of the new HD comics versus some of the SD comics found in Marvel and Comixology on the new iPad. So for goodereader.com, my name is Michael, and everybody take care.